Lydia. Sorry about the noise in the back, that's my brother playing drums. But today, I'm going to be talking about the evolution of propaganda through the Imperial Forum. Propaganda, although it's considered a relatively modern term, the Romans have been using it to put a spin on high art, to show how they dominate other cultures and to prove to their people their importance, whether that was through literature, architecture, art, other public works. So I've got a timeline here about some of the developments to the Roman Forum, the first date being 753 BC. That's when Romulus killed Remus, named the city after himself, and he named himself king, but this date also commemorates the making of a neutral meeting zone where the Roman Forum is today. But historians then estimate that public events didn't start until 500 BC, when the Roman Republic started, and the first construction wasn't until 498 BC, and that's the Temple of Saturn. The Fora complex itself was then built between 54 BC and 113 CE, with continuous additions, restorations, and modifications all throughout by different rulers. And right in the middle I have 46 BC because that's during the reign of Julius Caesar, and he really took hold of these propaganda during these expansions. And the last major expansion was in 312 CE. That was during the reign of Constantine, and most of the buildings were then destroyed in 410 CE, around the time that the Roman Empire began to fall. So with both religious and government buildings placed within the Forum, the location served as a center to all that represented Rome, and as a result, politicians could easily shift perceptions of the empires by erecting certain monuments to give the location even greater political importance. So the motivation behind these elaborate and generous acts of the aediles, such as Caesar, were arguably solely for political gain, propaganda in the form of a grand statement to the masses. In this top picture I have, that's the Forum of Julius Caesar, and that was the first of the Imperial Fora complexes to be built, the centerpiece being the Temple of Venus Genitrix, which was dedicated to Caesar's distant ancestor. And this building was specifically a political tactic against Pompey as a reply to Pompey's theater, because he then wished to appeal to the citizens. But ironically, this building was actually finished by Augustus, who wished to prolong his family name, which is just another example of opportunities for political gain in the form of architecture. So rulers then followed in Caesar's steps and created neighboring forums with the constant notion that Rome represented peace, good government, and the rule of law. So up here on the left, this is the Forum of Trajan. That was the last addition to the Roman Forum. Over here is the famous Trajan's Column, which commemorates some of his military victories. Over here is the Temple of Peace, or also known as the Forum of Vespasian. That was in 71 AD. This is Julius Caesar's Forum, and this is the Forum of Augustus. Those are just some major components. So the Roman Forum, in conclusion, is just a monumental work of propaganda whose scope seems unmatched in the modern world. Today it seems hard to get a sense of continuity because of all the jumbled ruins, but in a way that's kind of the point of the Forum, because it exerted its power because it was a canvas that politicians could shape and mold to give the message that they would provide the prosperity and stability. And that's just a way that the appearance of the Forum today is a reflection of the ever-changing demands. Ancient Rome as a whole knew how to maintain and organize its power through various complex systems of institutions, techniques, and relations. The most important of them, through psychological effects, was the means of communication. And by these means, Rome was able to propagate ideals, values, ideas, and interests that we can still see today. So, thank you.